Chris, is there a certain pressure that comes with being looked at as now the guy in the receiving room where everyone else is falling behind?
Not at all from my point of view. I don't think there's no pressure. You know, it's always been a goal of mine to be able to insert into that receiver one position. So they draft me that high for a reason, to be able to insert me into that position. So just all the hard work, all the stuff that goes into the off season. I'm excited and looking forward to it.
Obviously, you just heard the questions about it, but what are your own personal expectations heading into year 3 for yourself?
It's a lot of expectations from the outside. For myself, just to be able to be the best version, to be able to put myself and my teammates in great positions, get my teammates better every day, and just be in a great position to win. No, it hasn't been expectation as a team these first 2 years, but just to be able to develop that and win as a team, that's my expectation.
How would you describe goals so far heading into year 3?
Or? Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
How would you describe the difference in how you might be used in this offense than you were the last couple of years? Like, how is this offense going to be different for you?
All respect to Carmichael and the staff before. They created a great atmosphere, great offense that led to great seasons with the New Orleans Saints. So, but this new offense is more West Coast, more moving around, putting playmakers in positions to make great plays. So I'm excited to be able to play in this offense, especially with the playmakers around me, and see what we can do this year.
We've talked a lot about the yards after the catch for this offense. Just how important is it for an offense to have that in general nowadays? Like when you look at the best offenses in the NFL, do they have that? Is that like how necessary is that to have that to be a top offense?
It comes along with the scheme, along with the playbook. You know, like I said, the West Coast offense brings a lot of opportunities for the playmakers to make plays, get the playmakers in space, and I feel like he's doing that. In OTAs, we did that a lot, and I'm excited, like I said, to be able to play in space, be able to play in open holes in the defense and make plays after the catch.
Chris, as a receiver, like when you make a catch and you're trying to make the determination of like going for it to get some yak or not taking an unnecessary hit, like how do you make that calculation of like when it's worth it and when it's not?
Just off field really. Just seeing, you can really see a pre-snap from the coverage, post-snap, see what they do, what the defense does. You can really feel the defenders around you. Like I said, if you can see 3-4 people around you, you can't really do too much. But like I said, it's a lot more space with this offense, a lot more holes in the defense that you're trying to get the playmakers into. So I'm excited to be able to work with that. You can't really do it as much in practice. You know, you're not going to get hit, but more preseason and first couple games, I'm excited to see what that looks like.
What do you think of Rashid's extension?
I'm excited, man. Like I said from the jump, he's a special player. You don't really get that. So many players like him that's so quick, so fast, elite speed, and he can run routes too. So I'm excited to see what he does in the future, but I feel like that's the least they can do for him this year.
How do you think that you and him complement one another?
It's just speed, man. Speed, you can't teach speed at all. Just having us on opposite sides, even could play on both sides. It's just speed down the field. You could run 15, 20-yard in breakers, out breakers, and like I said, you're gonna have to play 2 safeties most of the time, or you can run the ball. You can get underneath routes. It's gonna be a great complement to the offense. So I'm excited.
Chris, you said you hope this new offense will put playmakers in position to make plays. What about you specifically? What's an area where you think you'll have more opportunity that fits your game?
Like it's a lot of areas that you can see to look at to improve my game, but yards after catch is the one I'm looking forward to. Just more opportunities with that, more space, just to showcase my speed and my ability with the ball. So I'm excited to do that this year. Something that I really showcased the first 2 years. So I'm excited to be able to play this offense.
Like the quick game element of it, just getting the ball in your hands, like quickly.
Yeah, quick game, play action, more over the middle routes. It's a lot of different things that you could say that's going to help that. But like I said, I'm excited.
How would you describe the chemistry between you and Derek kind of growing?
We're getting way better, man. I mean, it was our first year last year, so it was kind of up and down. But That's what comes to the game of football. So we worked a lot this offseason. OTAs was really good, and we got off to a good start these first 2 days of camp, getting extra work in. But that's gonna come with time. So I'm not worried about that at all. We both are competitors. We both want to be the best. So we gotta do something to be good. So
Where do you kind of notice that difference? Is it just like feel on routes, or like what do you kind of notice now that it's year 2 that's more natural?
what you mean?
For like Derek, for you and your Derek selection, where do you kind of notice?
It's just like it's more than that, man. It's NFL. Everybody's good. So we just gotta know what each other's thinking, pre-snap, post-snap coverages, where the ball's gonna go, just reads, what read I am in the progression. Everything goes along with that. So just being on the same page, being like I said, chemistry gets built with time. So just little stuff like that turns into big things. It's gonna be huge.
You caught one from Spencer Rattler today too. What are your early impressions?
He's real talented. That's the first thing I seen from him. His arm talent is off the charts. He's real natural feel out there. He's gonna be real good. I want to see him in action, but from my first impression, he's gonna be a real good player.
Just going back to Rashid, you talked about all the different stuff he can do. You think there's still a lot more there for him?
Oh yeah, he hasn't really. I think this is his first year being receiver 2 or really receiver. We were, in my opinion, we're both receiver 1. So just be able to move around, run real routes. I feel like it's going to be a huge advantage for the Saints. So it's a special player, man. I can't wait to see him ball, and I can't wait to see him get more opportunities. And you're going to see what he can do.
By run real routes, you mean just like get an opportunity to run?
Yeah, just getting more. He doesn't really play too many plays his first 2 years. He kind of just get thrown in there when he's getting the ball or when he's a decoy or something like that. But just actually being involved in the offense, always being in, even on run plays, I feel like it's going to be a huge advantage for him to get a feel for the game and be more natural out there.
How hard is it for a receiver like that to shed kind of the, you think of him as the deep threat label, and then so people just think of him as a deep threat, but he can do more. Like, how hard is it to kind of shed that label or that perception? Like,
I mean, that's what life. Everybody's trying to label somebody as one thing or 2 things, but I feel like you can showcase. I mean, that's not really who you are. You know what I'm saying? As he gets more opportunities, as you can see, he can do more and more. That's what anybody on the team. So I'm excited, like I said, and for his huge opportunity he's gonna get this year, and it's gonna be a big one for the Saints.
Chris, does this scheme ask for more blocking from the receivers? Is there more responsibility?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I told Shaheed too. We both gonna have to block, and I know we're not the biggest guys or the strongest, but like I said, if we want to be on the field, we got to be on the field for the play action plays, all those things. So we both got to go block D-linemen, block linebackers, but that's what comes with football. So we both got to take that next step in our game.
Is that something where there's like a payoff? Like you go out there, you block, run play action next time?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge payoff. Like I said, most of our offense is based on play action, all the end breakers, all the yards after catch plays. So we got to go in there and block and like I said, take that next step and be able to be great for our team.
Like being here?
Oh yeah, for sure. y'all feel the weather out here, man. It's what I'm used to. Not used to New Orleans out there trying to catch my breath, but it's a great opportunity for us.
did you get a chance to see family or friends at all since they're closer in the area?
Not yet, but they gonna come out here soon. Appreciate y'all now.
Thank you, Chris.